So Jonah's in this whale, it's kind of like when you experienced your own dark night of the soul or your own personal spiritual apocalypse. You remember that excruciating pain? You're reminded of every other time in your life that you've been traumatized. And probably, like Jonah, you don't want to be reminded of that time when you were 21 years old and you broke up with your boyfriend and what a hot mess you were. Or when you were 40 and you just lost your house, standing on the sidewalk with all of your stuff in boxes. Do you remember who you were at that time? You were a totally different version of yourself than you are now. You were hateful, angry, confused, alone. Who wants to go back and be a past version of themselves like that again? For the sake of simplicity, there's two basic versions of yourself, the mean version and the nice version. And like right now, you're probably the nice version of yourself. But back then, you were probably either broken and helpless or the really mean, angry version of yourself, like one or the other. And Jonah, in the belly of the whale, is starting to revert back to the mean, angry version of himself. He's not nice Jonah anymore. He's pissed off Jonah. And pissed off Jonah knows that he cannot go to Nineveh and warn the Ninevites about their bad behavior because he's too pissed off to collaborate and cooperate with his sworn enemy. And pissed off Jonah wants to piss on the Ninevites, not praise them for taking a step in the right direction. When you're about to change your whole life, you're about to bring in all this abundance. For example, God wants to give you money, but it's not exactly how you envision getting the money. You don't want to swallow your pride and accept money from your ex or from a business deal where you have to work with people you don't like. You want it the way that you want it. When God is about to change your life, you're not going to be a loser anymore. You're actually going to join the winner in the winners club. And those winners aren't who you envisioned yourself winning with. You never thought you'd cross the finish line and then share your podium where they're awarding you this gold medal with a bunch of rich pricks. You thought you'd be surrounded by your old friends and supporters, these people who have been with you, who've helped you fight the good fight. You thought you'd be with the underdogs. But here you are with the top dogs. When God is about to change your life, your job is no longer to be a loser. Your job is to be a winner. You have a new job. You don't just have a new life. You have a new job. And Jonah has a new job. He's no longer the prophet of doom and gloom. He's the prophet of hope and happiness.